recovery is still the same method. This dude's 84 years old, can't do certain things. So I don't want you to think he's just doing backflips and everything. I got to take care of him. And Pops, one day he fell. He fell in the driveway. And I had been home. I'd just gotten home off the plane from New York. Literally just got home. And Pops is in the driveway. He calls me. Thank God he had his phone. But his walker flipped over in the driveway. He's laying there, had been laying there. People driving by, man. People driving by. This is a little neighborhood. Well, old guy laying in the driveway. And he says, Pops is like me. Even though you're down, he doesn't make you realize how bad it is. So he's like, hey, Kauri. I'm like, yeah, Pops, what's going on? Just got home. Getting ready to come over there. Well, would you mind hurrying up? Like, this dude kills me, right? I'm like, okay, I'm on the way. Pops goes, well, I'm laying here in the driveway. I fell. And, it'd be nice if somebody came and picked me up. The pressure. Because I have a heart. Even though, I might be a tough dude, but I have a heart. And he was definitely my heart. And the pressures of knowing that he's laying down in the driveway, in the heat, on the hot driveway. I jump in the car, man. I'm hauling butt to get the Pops. Didn't care about any speeding tickets, didn't care about anybody's safety. I was only concerned about getting to the one I love. And when I get there, I come around the corner, it's a little curve, and trying to be careful because this is a family neighborhood. So I come around the corner, I don't see Pops, and my heart, I'm like, going down. I run in the house, and Pops is sitting in the chair, sitting at the table, looking at the news. I'm like, what's going on? You okay? Yeah. Well, if you would have been here, you probably could have helped me, but somebody, trying to, just a little butthole. But somebody finally stopped and helped me and got me into the house. One of the guys, blah, blah. And I realized at that point, now I have to move in with Pops. Stressed. My lifestyle has to change. I can't do Kauri anymore. I have to do Kauri and Pops 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I have to downsize who I am to be who he needs me to be. Stress. And a lot of people don't know caregivers think like this or put in positions where they have to be somebody else. They have to be that person and themselves now. They don't get to go out and go to the club and party. All my friends and cousins, they call, well, you need to get out. You need to do this. I can't. You should go on this trip. I can't. I have responsibilities. And they used to piss me off too. You just don't know. No, you don't know because you're not doing the job that I'm doing. You're not trying to make sure somebody lives. You're not responsible for their life. You haven't taken responsibility for it. I have had to, and I'm here. This is how we do it. And I felt so alone. You feel so alone in these moments. You feel in your mind like there's all these people around me that's supposed to be my friends, but nobody's helping take my dad to the hospital. Nobody's picking up the medicine. Nobody's standing in the long pharmacy line. Nobody's sitting in these doctor's offices day after day with me on my little laptop trying to do things that require a better environment and system that requires an office. Crazy part about being a caregiver, nobody really talks about this, but I'll put it out there. A lot of times they don't realize how cruel they are to you, how mean. And a lot of times we don't realize as the caregiver, like we get upset about their cruelty, we get upset about their meanness because we're so alone in what we're doing trying to help them. So it's like this little volatile war that nobody talks about. And you have to deal with that. So in that loneliness, I wasn't lonely. But I definitely felt alone, like there's no one here to help me. My brother's dead, my this, that. Nobody's here but me. And I refused to go down the rabbit hole of depression on it because I knew I kept my vibe high. And it was very difficult. 4 years. Some people have been doing this much longer than me. 30 years. I had 4. And I saw my father get old at 84. And I saw him just deteriorate from 84 to 88. And I saw him die from something that was never meant to kill him, I thought. And I started giving my time. Like I said, I never stopped going to the animal shelter. I kept that going because that was life for me. That was life for other people, life for the animals. And it brought me hope. I've played Santa Claus for the past 3 or 4 years, I think. I have videos to prove it. It's out there. I have videos of my father's time of death. That's out there. That was only 2 weeks that people saw of my life being a caregiver. And that was at the hospital bed where other people were giving him care. Not the full care that I was giving outside of that bedroom, outside of that hospital, the full stress. I was aggravated. I was aggravated that my life was on hold. While everybody was living, I didn't know how long my life would be on hold. And I know I've spoken to many people, talked to many people in the same position, and they're like, yeah. Just like, well, this is my new life. Guess I'll be taking care of Dad for however long.